Good morning, fellow classmates. Let's welcome Rachel Carson in today to speak on her very accomplishing and inspiring life.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get right into it then. Tell us about your early life.
Right. I was born May 27, 1907 in Springdale, Pennsylvania, and I was the youngest of 3 children. I grew up with my loving mother and father.
In school?
I went to school and entered a college for women where I graduated with honors. After that, I earned a scholarship to Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, Maryland. At Johns Hopkins University, I received my master's degree in zoology.
After you graduated college, where did you end up?
I was hired by the U.S. Bureau of Fisheries. I wrote radio scripts and natural history. I was promoted later on to editor-in-chief of U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service.
I hear from various sources that your mother was a great influence in your love of nature and affected your thoughts and such.
Correct. Yes, she was a great influence. She taught me to love nature and the living world.
And that's what you expressed a lot in your writings, especially in your most famous book, Silent Spring. Care to tell us about it?
Yes, Silent Springs. It came out in 1962, and it was about the effects of pesticides on farmers' crops. Also, it was about the practices of agricultural scientists and the government.
Thanks to Silent Spring, you were attacked by the chemical industry.
Yes, but I believe strongly that we are a vulnerable part of the natural world, subject to the same damage as we do to the ecosystem.
Wow, and during the 1940s, you wrote even more, correct?
Yes, I wrote a lot about my findings and observations of life under the sea.
That's amazing. I've actually read a few of your pamphlets on natural resources and conservation. I also read your prize-winning book about the ocean.
Yes, after that book, I believe I was then recognized more as a naturalist and a science writer for the public. It was then I realized that I wanted to teach people about the wonder and changing beauty of the living world, as my mother did.
How did your beliefs affect your job at the Bureau of Fisheries?
Oh, I quit that job in 1952 so I could focus more on my writings.
Did you come out with more articles?
Yes, most of my articles came out right after I quit, and they dealt with the ecology of life.
When did you change your focus to pesticides and such, like in your book Silent Spring?
I was disturbed by the wasteful use of synthetic chemicals after World War II, and I wanted to warn the public on the long-term use of pesticides.
After you voiced your opinions and the chemical industry attacked you, you testified before Congress, right?
Right. I called for new policies to protect human health and the environment.
Rachel Carson died of breast cancer in 1964 in her home in Silver Spring, Maryland. Her witness for the beauty and integrity of life continues to inspire new generations to protect the living world and all its creatures.